Becoming creator beings. Speculation is your attempt to understand. Education is your attempt to transmit an idea. And creation is deciding that you have arrived at your conclusion. We are interested in seeing all of you come to that conclusion because now is the time for you to decide. Once you are accepting of your roles as creator beings, the power of your decision will begin to settle in and you will see your reality through new eyes. Most of your lives up until this point have been about reaching your individual conclusions. In order for you to make informed decisions, you must experience all sides and all angles. It is necessary in order for you to know what your creations will be. It is necessary for you to feel all the different sides and all different perspectives. That is one of the reasons why we and others like us are reminding you to feel. We are inviting you to feel all of your emotions, not because we are like your parents prodding you to eat your vegetables, but because it is necessary for you in order to make informed decisions as creator beings. It is necessary for you all to feel all of it and to know compassion. Only then will you allow yourselves to step into your full power and full creative potential. And so that is why we say, embrace all of it. Your life circumstance. Circumstances arise in your life to set you on a course. The circumstances that you find yourself in are perfectly suited to take you on that journey. They are a part of the setup that you dreamt of prior to your incarnation. When you look at the circumstance of your life, do so as a detective would. Ask yourself what each circumstance is meant to spur on within you. See each circumstance as a catalyst and as a fertile field for desire. Welcome each new circumstance as though it were a gift, and notice how these gifts keep coming and keep giving you more reasons to be alive. For some of you, the circumstance of your life seemed to be as though they were punishments. You talk about karma from past lives, and you wonder what you did to deserve such horrible circumstance, and we understand that perspective. But nothing is ever meant to be a punishment, and everything is meant to give you that spark, that desire to move in a certain direction. So rather than running from your circumstance and pointing out how inappropriate they are, we suggest that you bless them for providing you with the perfect launching pad. Each circumstance gives you a new opportunity for seeing yourself as the whole being that you truly are. Whatever is missing from your life, you are meant to fill with your own energy. You want to become that which was lacking in the circumstance you created. Because ultimately, you want to know yourself as everything, and that includes everything that seems to be missing from your current life. And it is in the beginning of that which you desire that you truly know yourself as the being of light and love who would incarnate in a circumstance where something was missing. Goals. Taking steps toward one of your goals is a way for all of you to feel powerful, creative, constructive, and like you are making a difference in your lives. This is a journey that you're all on, and so far you take steps on that journey, and to see a destination is quite empowering. But we want to give you something else to reach for and to move towards. We want you to embrace the goals that you have set for yourselves prior to incarnating, and we encourage you to realize that these goals are the ones that give you the most expansion. You are creator beings. That will always be the case. And so we want to assure you that you are capable of creating new goals for yourself as well. We just want to give you the incentive that you sometimes lack to move towards the goals that were set into place prior to your incarnation. And so we tell you that all the goals that you have dreamed up since incarnating are included with the goals that were put in place prior to your incarnation. And that is why you sense them. That is why you feel that they are your birthright. And that is why you strive towards these goals. So here is the really good part. While you are taking steps towards the goals that you have set for yourself since incarnation, you will sometimes run into obstacles or even dead ends. And the really good part is that these obstacles and these dead ends lead you toward the goals that you have created for yourself prior to incarnation. And as we have said, the achievement of those goals will give you everything that you have dreamt of and since your birth into your beautiful bodies. So the key here is the moment when you give in to that plan that you put into place for yourselves. The key is seeing the obstacle or the dead end as the avenue to something that will bring you so much more than you are capable of dreaming up in your physical bodies. And we want to give you a nudge in the direction at which is your birthright by telling you that every perceived failure on your part to reach a goal is actually a beautiful and wonderful success. Becoming multidimensional beings. Placing blame on another is an act of futility, but it also serves you at times. Let us elaborate a bit. We are talking about being willing to accept all responsibility for your lives, and we are also talking about what is necessary in the moment in order to retain a sense of equilibrium. Just because you are creating a reality that you experience does not mean that you are to abandon all states of being that are incongruous with that truth. Instead, you use these states of being for balance. Blame is one of those states of being. Anger is one of those states of being. Even sadness is one of those states of being. So do take responsibility for everything in your life, and also be willing to be the full participant in your lives. That allows you to feel these sensations. Without these sensations, you cannot know joy and love, excitement and ecstasy. You need the balance, and you need an emotional range in order to achieve that balance. So you are not going to eliminate all emotional states that you find unpleasant. You are going to embrace them and see their value. You are going to find a new experience of emotion, and you are going to see how it all serves you. And as you do, you become the creator that you always knew you were. You will be able to hold two perspectives at once. You will be able to hold the perspectives that say, I created this. And you will also be able to hold the perspective that says, and it's all your fault. And when you do, you will know your true power. You will experience multidimensionality. And then you will choose the perspective that gives you the most power, and you will run with it. And as you create new experiences for yourself, you will have more fun with these states of being that you once sought to avoid, because you will know that there's also power in these states of being. Raising your vibration. By listening to your own words, you can discover what vibration you are holding. Every action that you take is also a clue. Every emotion that you feel gives you an indication of your current vibration. And of course, the thoughts that you think resonate with your vibrational offering. The vibration that you offer is like the magic wand. When you have waved the magic wand, everything in its path changes. So how do you change your vibration? How do you wave the magic wand so that everything you experience becomes that vibration? You can start by surrounding yourself with that which is of a higher vibration. Putting yourself in nature is the easiest way. Listening to music that resonates the vibration you want to hold is another very easy method. Wearing clothes that feel good on your body, spending time with your pets, taking a bubble bath. There are a myriad of ways that you can easily affect your vibration. And once you find yourself in a place where you feel that you have a firm grip on the magic wand, let yourself feel the vibration that you want to offer. Let the vibration run up and down your chakras. Become the vibration that you want to see reflected back to you, that you want to feel in your emotions, that you want to speak, think, and act. The easiest way for you to adjust your vibrations is to pay attention to the vibration you're offering and to simply intend that you raise your frequency, and it is that simple. Exposing your inner truth. As you pretend that there is nothing wrong, you hide bits and pieces of reality from yourself, and those bits and pieces contain the solution. So you are never doing yourselves or any others a service by pretending. Your cover-ups always get exposed eventually, and when they do, it is always true that the covering up has made the situation much messier and more volatile. You are exercising your free will when you hide and you cover up, and you suppress that which is. We just hope that all of you begin to see the futility so that you can make a new choice. There is so much more safety in exposure, and that is a tough one for all of you to swallow, and that is because you see patterns and you create there to be a cause and effect. But it is never the exposure that brings harm. Exposure brings clarity. Exposure brings light. Exposure brings freedom. And freedom is something all of you seek. Therefore, we recommend that you stop pretending that all is well with you when it most certainly is not, and we suggest that you own that which is yours. And as you do, you will find that there is less shame in all of it than you believed there was. You will find such liberation in being open and honest with yourselves and others, and you will see the domino effect. You will see how all are liberated by their willingness to expose their own inner minds. We are Gabriel. We are senders of love.